Alright guys, V11 here, we're back with more Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, and we're going to be continuing on. We just finished, we just finished the Harpy Lady, did the also in the last episode, so we're continuing on here with Attack from the Deep. Let's go. We're also going to continue on with the Survivor series that we've been doing. We're at the merge, Survivor series with Yu-Gi-Oh! Characters. Wait, what we're doing? Oh, this is Mako Tsunami. Okay. Yeah, we stole the fish. Oh no, Mako Tsunami's there. He's gonna be pissed and stuff. So yeah, that happens. Oh my god, we're taking so long just to fucking get there. There's Mako Tsunami. Okay. I love Mako Tsunami. I mean, I guess do you? Do you have to love Mako Tsunami? Oh my fucking god, like how long is this? Yeah, I get the point. Okay, story mode. Okay. We're at the merge. So these are the people that we have Arcana from the Dual Monsters. We have Viper from GX. We have the MC from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D. We have Trey from Zexal. We have Fonda Fontaine from GX. We have Prowler from GX. We have Kari Tsukumo from Zexal. We have Yugimoto from Dual Monsters. We have Lazar from 5Ds. We have Rex Goodwin from 5Ds. We have Raphael from Dual Monsters. We have Paradox from 5Ds. And we have Luna from 5Ds. That's what we have left. What the fuck is this card? What the fuck is this card? When the fuck did he ever use this? I know he didn't. What does this do? Let's return when the battle position of a prototype monster you control is changed. You target one spell. Well, that's fucking arbitrary. Again, it's based on, like, this card came afterwards. It was based off of what actually happened in the anime. Where I believe what happened was, Giant Soldier of Stone, he attacked the moon and destroyed Yumi. Which again is really fucking dumb. But, I guess we'll do this. I guess that's all. There we go. Perfect. So we're at the merge. So here we go. First first moon challenge. We have should be the ball bouncing. Yeah, bouncing a ball. Stood on a beam while bouncing the ball on a pole held with one hand. So this is a challenge that Joe Anglin won in Second Chance. This is also a challenge that Tasha won in the other season. Kageon. Okay, so we have that. What are we at now? We're at 1500. Wait, this only does Dinosaur, Zombie, and Rock. You know what? What is this? This is a new monster. Okay. Attributed. Okay. I forgot we have a main phase 2, by the way. Again, I'm so used to Duel Links that I forgot that there was a main phase 2. I think this might be the smart move for right now. Do that and then like set this. And then next turn, obviously, we'll go ahead and do some stuff. So we're at the merge here. Again, bouncing the ball, standing on a thing. Oh no. What the fuck? You didn't have this in Bad City. When the fuck do you get Fortress Whale? Oh, fuck off. Okay, so we need Competition. Damn it, I was hoping we could get away with there's a dragon, but we can't. Oh no, we're gonna get this dumb animation every time we attack with Competition. Forgot about that. By the way, he's out of resources. I mean, he essentially won. Unless he has like a mirror force or something like that. Okay, here we go. It's fucking terrible animation. Yeah, I mean, who wins this? I feel like Arcana could do well this. I think Viper won't be good at bouncing parts, so. No. Oh no, it's gonna add this every time. No. terraforming. Fuck. Well, I mean, actually, no, we're still good. Yeah, it's just, I mean, yeah. Terraforming is a really good card. It allows you to search out a field spell, but, again, what can you do with it? You can't really do anything with it right now. Oh my god, fucking Spellbinding Circle. Oh my fucking god. No. Oh my god, I regret summoning it. Alright. Oh my fucking god. So, okay, let's look at the people who I think could win this. Arcana could win this. I think the MC could win this. I feel like Trey could win this. I feel like Fonda Fontaine, I think, is a front runner to win this. I think Kari could win this. I feel like Raphael could win this. So I feel like out of these people, I feel like Fonda Fontaine sticks out to me as like a person who's in it. Again, she's also a physical ed teacher, right? I believe, like at Duel Academy. I know she's the person that, yeah, she's the gym instructor. And also the nurse. Because obviously, why would you have separate people for that? Yeah, I feel like she wins. I feel like it's not even close. I feel like she wins. So, Fonda Fountain wins immunity. And then now what? Now what are we gonna do? I mean, we'll have to really think this out, I feel like, because then we have 13 people here we can look at all the names. So, we'll do that in a second here. Do we just win? I guess so. I mean, it's no cards. Tornado Wall? Really? What the fuck? That's such bullshit. What the fuck? I mean, so essentially we're gonna need the fucking... Oh, fuck off. We're gonna need to use Attack the Moon. Because we need to get rid of Uni. Because this is an annoying card back in the day for me. When I used to play with friends and stuff. Because Tornado Wall just fucking sucks. Because you can't do any damage if Yumi's on the field. So it's like we need to get rid of Yumi. Damn it. Oh, what is this bullshit? Okay, we're good. Wait, does this once per turn you can change this to face down defense position when this card is flip summon target one monster your opponent controls. So wait, first off, let's look at this. Alright. We got this. Oh, fuck off. I think we win, don't we? Yes, after attacking that. No. Perfect. We win. Do we win? Do we win? No, we don't. We don't win. Shit. Well, we could do that after, actually. Let's go for... Well, we have Spellbinding Circle. Let's go for Silver, actually. That's more damage. So we'll actually use main phase 2 this time. So yeah, let's go through these tribes. Again, we have Arcana. Actually, let's add, sorry, I'm trying to add what tribes these people were on before, just to give the context to this as well. So yeah, we have Arcana and Viper, who, if I remember right, were a pretty close alliance earlier on in the game. So I feel like they would stay together. We got the MC, who I think is kind of on his own at this point. I mean, again, he was with
Skip Boyle earlier, but got rid of Skip Boyle. I think it's him. Actually, no, I think he's with Lazar and Goodwin at this point. I feel like that's who he has. We got Fonda Fontaine. I feel like she's with Prowler. I feel like Kari and Yugi is a grouping. With Luna, right? I feel like that was a grouping. I feel like Raphael and Paradox are a grouping. And then I feel like Trey's kind of on his own, right? I mean, Trey had a line before at the beginning of the game, but I believe mostly, actually, are they all gone? They're all gone. Yeah, Leon, Rebecca, and Rio, they're all gone. So Trey's completely on his own. So this is a big clusterfuck of a fucking tribe. Again, we have a lot of groups of 2, a lot of groups of 3s. I don't know, we have 1 group of 3. Wait, no, we have 2 groups of 3s, 2 groups of 2s, and then Trey just completely on his own. So, okay, we did win. So, main phase 2. Flip this back. 1. So how do we go about this? I mean, I feel like Trey... The thing is, Trey isn't a protagonist, right? I mean, he's like antagonistic, right? He is... Oh, he is the son of Vector, right? So... But he's like a nice guy, if I remember right. He's not an antagonist, really. I mean, he's just like... has some antagonistic qualities. So yeah, I will win. Really. I'm not gonna bother. No. So, I mean, we have MC, Lazar, and Goodwin. Then we have Kari, Yugi, and Luna. We have Arcana and Viper. I feel like they get along with Raphael and Paradox. I feel like they get together. I feel like Raphael and Viper got along when they were together. I feel like Paradox and Arcana got along. So I feel like that group of 4 is like kind of like an obvious group. MC, Laser, X-Driven. Do they pull in? I mean, I could see, like, okay, I think Fonda Fontaine and I feel like Crowler team up with Yugi, Kari, and Luna. That's group of 5 now. I feel like Trey. I really feel like this could just be a villains versus heroes sort of thing. Which, I mean, Rex Goodwin is technically a villain, but it's like. I feel like the MC... I feel like this is the way it goes. I think it's MC, Trey, Fontaine, Crowler, Kari, Yugi, Lazar, Rex Goodwin, and Luna. I feel like they go after this other group. Which is like, who do you go after, though? Again, it's a pretty strong group here of Viper, Paradox, Raphael, and Arcana. I feel like Arcana is the least threatening there. So I feel like you go for... I think you go for Viper. I feel like Viper's the one you go for here. I feel like he has more connections. He has the connection with Arcana, he has the connection with Raphael. I don't think he has much of a connection with Paradox, but he also has a connection with like Crowler and Fontaine. So I think that's where you go. I think you vote out Viper. And I think this coincides pretty well with our how our Survivor series went with the PlayStation characters, where this sort of character was definitely the first at emerge most of the time. So I think they go for Viper. But then would Rex Goodwin want to go for Viper? I feel like Rex Goodwin kind of looks at Viper as kind of like a shield, but maybe he just can't protect him anymore. I feel like that's the thing. And I feel like, who do they go for though? I think they probably go for Yugi. I can see that being the case. I feel like Yugi's kind of a glue person on the other side. Raphael. But then again, Raphael and Yugi, I don't feel like we'd be going after each other. Maybe Trey, just because Trey's on his own. Maybe, yeah, let's just have him go for Trey. I think Trey looks somewhat of a threat too. So I think it's a 9-4 vote that Viper goes home, with Trey getting 4 votes against him. There we go. Here we go. We are, it's the first member of the jury as well, is Viper. So we'll go through the next round after our next turn, which we will probably win at. Oh, are we still in the middle of the turn? Oh, we already won. I completely forgot we already won. Okay, cool. Yeah, fuck you, Mako Tsunami. Challenge mode. Okay, we got Legendary Fisherman, which again isn't a card to be used until Battle City, but okay. Great White, Terraforming. That's cool, Terraforming, pretty good. Dinosaur Duelist, let's do it. So just Joey versus Rex. It kind of censored the cleavage, but not really. That's the thing Yu-Gi-Oh does a lot, is it censors a lot of cleavage. There's a lot of cleavage in the original Japanese version. They usually censor a lot. I mean, Akiza, or Aki, is an enormous example of this. I mean, so is mine. Mine's another example, which ironically, they're both voiced by the same voice actors. Yeah, I mean, again, like, a lot of removing of lines near the cleavage area for those characters. And there are another one too. I don't care. Yeah, we're gonna duel Rex. Yay. Who cares? I got it. Alright, sorry. So yeah, alright, we're at the second challenge of the merge, and it is the castaways bounce a ball attached to, on a disc attached to knotted ropes, moving the hands down and not every 10 minutes to increase difficulty. After 30 minutes, the second ball is added, whatever. Alright, again, so Joe won this in Cambodia, Heath won this in San Juan del Sur. Again, it usually goes towards, dang it, I think Chelsea won this in Josiah. So, I was gonna say it normally, oh my god, what a shit hand. I mean, we do have cost down at least. We do trap hole, that's not, I guess that's not the worst in the world. Let's set trap hole. Okay, actually, we're not bad. But then again, I love how they add cost down and like whatever, like in Soul Exchange, because they knew how shit of a fucking deck this was. Hold on here. So, I feel like this is a Raphael challenge. I feel like that's who wins this. I don't even feel like it's close. I feel like this is Raphael all the way. Oh, what the fuck? Why do you have Red Eyes Black Chick? Well, that's some bullshit, isn't it? Because he fucking special summoned it, so we couldn't even fucking use Trap Hole. Oh my god. This is so bad. Oh, fuck off. Actually, no. Oh my god. We actually have this. Like, I mean, cool. I mean, like, that's pretty lucky, isn't it, that we have Soul Exchange? We can't attack this turn, right? There we go. So, yeah, I feel like this is a Raphael challenge. I don't even feel like there's any competition here. I feel like he's a guaranteed lock for this challenge. But now what? Now we're... Ooh, Axe Raider. Oh my god, we really turned this around, didn't we? Yeah, I mean, like, he was able to get that blue, red eyes out really fucking quick, but, yeah, we're pretty good right now. Wait, let's continue on with this.
I want to go to sleep. It's already 1:30. I want to finish the season tonight. Sakuretsu armor. Oh my god. Like, we won. We won. Come on. So... Alright, next turn we win. But, yeah, Raphael wins immunity. So, yeah, I feel like he was probably the next target. The thing is, 12 is kind of a hard vote to flip. But to be honest, if Yugi wanted to, I feel like he could do it. I mean, I feel like Yugi, Kari, and Luna is a group. And I think they have Fonda, Fontaine, and Crowler with them at this point. Ooh. Yeah, let's use it. Let's shuffle. There we go. We win. You lose. Fuck you. I mean... Oh, can we not attack if we do this? Discard one card until the end phase. Wait. Discard one card until the end phase, reduce the... Okay. Yeah, we're good. Why not? Let's do it. Yeah, because in the actual game, I believe, or in the actual duel, I believe it was a Swamp Battle Guard and Lava Battle Guard were two cards that Joey used to help him out, because this is when him and Tristan were fighting and stuff. I mean, he actually won with time limits, I believe, but still, he still used those cards. There we go. Oh yeah, so we get red eyes. Thank God for that. Okay. So yeah, I think that's it for the dueling for this episode. The rest of the episode will be us talking about the Yu-Gi-Oh! Survivor Series. So again, I think Fontaine, Crowler, Kari, Yugi, Luna. I feel like that's the core right now. But then again, I feel like Crowler also has a good relationship with Lazar. Through that, he has Rex Goodwin. And through that, they also have... So, I mean, really, I was thinking Yugi was the center point. I think Crowler and Fontaine are actually kind of the center points. I mean, I think mostly Crowler. I feel like Crowler, again, has the Kari, Yugi, Luna group, but also has the Lazar, Rex, and the MC group. So, again, that's... there's no reason to flip. There really isn't any. And I feel like because of that, I feel like Paradox goes home here without... Oh, no, I did not mean to do that. I feel like Paradox goes home here without really much he can do. I feel like he just goes. I feel like, again, I feel like it's the same numbers. It's Luna, Rex, Lazar, Yugi, Kari, Crowler, Fontaine, Trey, and DMC. And I feel like Arcana, Raphael, and Paradox are obviously on the outs here. Do Raphael and Paradox go for Arcana, or do they still stick together and go for someone else? I think they probably stick together, I'm thinking. And I think they probably go for Fontaine. I feel like that's probably where they're going for. Obviously, she had won the previous immunity challenge. She's a big threat. I think they go for Fontaine. And there we go. So, by a vote of 9-3, Paradox is the second member of our jury. And we're moving on to the next round. We're at final 11 now. So yeah, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to get pretty far here, and then to the point where I can finish this off in the next episode. And then the next episode we'll finish off the season, and then we'll end it for the night, because it's already pretty fucking late. Yeah, we've had a pretty easy time so far with this. I know it gets tougher later on. It's definitely going to get tough at some point, but right now we're doing pretty well with the Yu-Gi-Oh! With the actual duels and everything. Yeah, we're at final 11 now. I feel like this is where a move could happen, but we'll see. Next immunity challenge was the castaways stood barefoot on wooden slats.
on an A-frame. Oh, this is the Doghouse challenge. I feel like this is Fonda Fontaine's challenge to lose. I feel like that's... Yeah, I feel like this is her challenge to lose. I just don't... Yeah, I just don't see her losing this. Who she loses to. So there we go. I think she wins. But now we're kind of in a tricky spot here. This is where I think a lot of stuff could happen here. I mean, we have... Again, I feel like the groups are Yugi, Kari, Luna. I feel like Lazar, Goodwin, and the MC. I feel like Trey is just on his own fucking island at this point. I feel like Raphael and Arcana are here on the side, and then I feel like Fonda and Valiant and Crowler are... What am I talking about? Fontaine and Crowler are there in between these two majority groups. And I feel like this is a point where the next target is Raphael. I feel like that's pretty clear. But I think for Yugi, it doesn't really make much sense to get rid of Raphael. Again, I feel like he has a better relationship with Raphael than he does with someone like Rex Goodwin. So I feel like this is a point where maybe he's trying to get numbers to get Rex Goodwin out. And I think he can get Raphael and Arcana. The thing is, Fontaine and Crowler, would they want to go for it? Because Fontaine and Crowler are essentially the swing votes at this point. I mean, they can go for... Yeah, they can stay with Lazar and Goodwin, and they would be in the numbers 6-5, or they can go with Yugi's group, and they'll be 7-4. And I feel like the flip happens. I feel like they go for Goodwin. I feel like Goodwin's kind of a sketchy guy. He's kind of the big threat here. Like, even though Raphael... I never realized that his name's Rex Goodwin, isn't it? So it's actually like it's exactly like it's like Rex Raptor's name. I didn't even notice that until now. But either way, he goes to like Goodwin most of the time anyway. But either way, yeah, I mean, I think they vote out Goodwin. I feel like because again, Crowler has the relationship with Lazar, not Goodwin, so I think they can get rid of Goodwin. Like, just say, yeah, I mean, it was just a one-time thing. So I think Rex Goodwin, Lazar, Trey, and the MC vote for Raphael. So there we go. Rex Goodwin goes out 7-4, being the third member of the jury. So yeah, 7-4. Again, I was really rooting for when I started this, I was really rooting for Raphael, but I just don't see a path for him to win at this point. But we'll see how far he can get, because I mean, to be honest, he might just go home next unless he wins immunity. But still, we'll see how far he can get. I feel like he's a fun character to have on here. I think he's gonna be a contender for All Stars probably. Who the fuck's gonna win this? I really don't know. At this point, I mean, really, like Luna has been super quiet. I feel like the MC has been relatively quiet for a while now. I mean, I feel like Yugi's too out in front. I feel like Kari could win. I feel like Fontaine and Crowler could win you too. We'll see. So, next immunity challenge. The castaways bounce on a block with one foot, stabilizing a ball against a hanging wooden piece. Okay, this is the challenge that only Joe and Keith participated in, because everyone else quit to get a new shelter. I believe John Mish won this in San Juan del Sur as well. Or is this the one that Natalie beat John in? No, I think John, yeah, this is the one that John beat her in. Yeah, so, Joe won this, and I actually feel like this is a Raphael challenge. Again, I mean, John Mish won this, and then Joe Anglin won this. I feel like this is a Raphael challenge. So, I mean, he actually survives this. So, I mean, with him immune, and it's like, what do we do here then? I mean, again, let's just take a look at the numbers here again. So, we're at 10. Where Raphael and Arcana are the two that should be in the minority. We also have, well, MC and Lazar are together. And then I think there's that group of 5 of Luna, Yugi, Kari, Crowler, and Fontaine. And I feel like Crowler has a relationship with Lazar. And with Raphael immune, it doesn't really make much sense. But then again, once... It doesn't really matter who goes, as long as it's not within that 5, because then that 5 will have the majority. So... Maybe they do go... I think they go for Arcana then. I think they flip back and they just go for Arcana. Just as a, like, why the fuck not sort of thing. It's like... and I think this is, like, a vote that most... Like, MC votes for Arcana, Trey votes for Arcana. Fonda Fontaine, Crowler, Kari, Yugi, Lazar, and Luna. I think all but Raphael and Arcana go for Arcana, and I feel like those two go for, I guess, Lazar? Because what, Lazar and MC are the two that are on the outs now, and obviously Lazar's a bigger threat out of those two, but it's like, does he really matter though? I mean, whatever. I mean, so that's a vote of what, 8-2? Arcana is the next boot. So we are already past 31 minutes. So I guess we'll just end here then. I feel like next episode, no matter what, we'll go ahead and finish this off. Whether it be like we have to spend like forever at the end of the episode talking through these things, but either way, we'll end here. Next episode we'll probably finish off the season. I mean, we're at final 9. There's still a lot more to go. There's 6 more votes to go, and then the jury. You know what? Actually, since that is the case, let's go through one more vote. Because I believe we've been through 4 votes so far today, or in this episode. So I feel like we could go through one more, save the final 5 votes for next episode, and then the jury vote. So yeah, let's go one more vote. So at final 9. This was... Contestants used their feet. Yeah, to unspool the thing. Okay. Spencer won this challenge. Baylor won this challenge. So let's see who could win this. Again, I feel like Fonda Fontaine. I feel like this is like another really good... Again, because I feel like she's like kind of has the perfect build for a lot of these challenges, Fonda Fontaine. Again, she's the gym instructor. I feel like she's like sort of like a gymnast sort of body, right? Yeah, I mean, I just feel like she would do really well at these sort of challenges. And probably has a strong core and everything. That's kind of what you need for this challenge. So I feel like Fontaine wins immunity for the 3rd time. It's been going back and forth. Fontaine, Raphael, Fontaine, Raphael, Fontaine. And I feel like at this point, we're at final 9. I don't know if I can save Raphael anymore. I feel like we're at a point where Raphael should go. I mean, well, let's look at the numbers though. I mean, we got the MC, we got Trey. I think MC is with Lazar. So like Trey is on his own. We got Raphael on his own. That's the only thing that I think could be a saving factor here, is that Raphael is on his own. He doesn't really have anyone. But at the same time, I feel like he goes, because again, but then again, maybe Yugi does try to save Raphael. Maybe he tries to get Luna, Kari, and Kari together to save Raphael. But the thing is, I don't think Fontaine and Crowler stick with it. I think Crowler wants to keep Lazar in this game. So I just don't feel like the numbers are there. I feel like Yugi, Raphael, I feel like it's a 5-4 vote, and I feel like Raphael goes. I feel like Raphael gets Lazar's vote. I feel like he gets Crowler's vote. I feel like he gets Fontaine's vote. He gets Trey's vote, and he gets the MC's vote. While Lazar gets Raphael, Luna, Yugi, and Kari. But then again, would Trey flip? That's the thing, because I feel like Trey kind of becomes the swing vote here, because he's kind of just in the middle of nowhere. He's not really with anyone. He's kind of left out on the loop on the Godwin vote, but he's not really aligned with anyone here. So it's like, for him, would it be smart for him to get rid of Lazar over Raphael? And you know what? Maybe it is. The more I think about it, like, I mean, because the thing is, I'm looking at the chart right here. It's like he's been with the MC the most of the game, and the MC is aligned with Lazar. I mean, that is his alliance. However, I feel like if Trey is able to get rid of Lazar, the MC only has Trey at that point, and that finally gives Trey a person in this game. Also, it keeps Raphael in this game, who will always be a target over Trey. So I feel like he does flip, and because of that, I feel like Lazar goes home. Lazar goes home 5-4, which, I mean, because of that as well, that makes Fontaine and Crowler just completely, they just lose all their power with this vote as well. With being a 5-4, this gives all the power to that Yugi group. Now, I'm not all the power, but a good chunk of the power goes to this Yugi group. But essentially, I mean, like, it takes all the power away from Fontaine and Crowler, where they were the swing votes. But now instead, it becomes the MC and Trey, I think, who are now the swing votes in this game. Where I feel like Raphael and all of them, they probably want to go for Fontaine and Crowler at this point. Or at least, I mean, Yugi and whatever want to go for Fontaine and Crowler, and now they need Trey and MC. But whatever, we'll do this in the next episode. That's it for this episode. So yeah, thank you for watching.